civil society organization to respectfully welcome all the distinguished guests here present, and to first and foremost commend the Nigerian Communication Commission for working tirelessly to protect the telecom infrastructure, because telecom sector has been the highest performing sector right now in the economy, and it has helped to reduce the rate of unemployment in the society. I want to also commend the Honorable Minister of Communication and Communication and Digital Economy for working tirelessly in ensuring the availability of telecom service, affordability of the service, and accessibility of service, which has also helped to address the issue of vandalism in the telecom infrastructure. I want to also commend our key partner who has always been there for us in terms of support, technically and otherwise, the AUTIAN Road Transport Employer Association of Nigeria, for always supporting the program of this magnitude, aimed at bringing us together toward achieving peaceful coexistence in the country. Today, we are hosting our 2023 edition of Youth, Civil Society and Stakeholder Summit on combating the destruction and vandalization of power, telecom, and other critical national infrastructure in Nigeria. I believe strongly, as law-abiding citizens, it is our responsibility to look at the telecom infrastructure, to look at the power infrastructure, to look at the road infrastructure and other critical infrastructure within our environments and take ownership of it against vandalism and destruction. I believe strong it is our responsibility to also create synergy with the military and other security agencies to create an atmosphere of peace and tranquility for businesses and government policy to drive. I believe it is also our responsibility to draw the attention of government to issues confronting our society. Where there are no infrastructure developments, we must also let our government to put in place so that we can be able to achieve and attain economic growth and development. The purpose of this program is to see how civil society can be key in the protection of infrastructure development, because the community, the military, and other security agencies alone cannot do it. But until we create partnership with stakeholders and the civil society, particularly the youth, we can be able to have that formidable energy to protect infrastructure. Just take a look at the FCT. FCT infrastructure has been vandalized over the years. Do we not have security in the system? We have, because they have refused to partner with the civil society. If we partner with the civil society, we the civil society will be able to create what we call civil society anti-vandals volunteers. And we intend to train over 20,000 youths in each state in terms of they become volunteers and unleash them to assess and address and also monitor the threat of vandalism across the society by working partnership with the security. So when we are gathering here, we are not just gathering to talk. We are gathering to make a step to effect change in the society. We are gathering here to gather information that government do not know what have been the causes of vandalism, because government too must also bring in civil society. The role of civil society should not be undermined, because we have the energy, we have the strength in making sure that we take ownership, we take control of what belongs to government, because government cannot put up this infrastructure and also have the strength, the capacity to monitor it. Last time, we made emphasis for government to establish National Infrastructure Trust Fund, National Infrastructure Development Trust Fund. Government resources alone cannot be used to protect and maintain our infrastructure. We must also tax the private sectors, because them too, they have assets, they have national infrastructure that will be protected. So we cannot take money from the government cover and protect this infrastructure. The National Assembly must put it into law by enacting a bill for an act, the establishment of National Infrastructure Protection Trust Fund, so that this alone will also help government to protect and maintain this infrastructure. If you cannot give assent to Peace Corps bill, convert them to national anti-vandals volunteers, so that government can be paying them. If truly we want to work, we don't allow them. A structure like that has been put in place over the years for the youth to just be looking about. At the end, when there is no food, the penalty is crime. And when there is crime, you cannot be moving freely. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to sincerely thank those that have been encouraging us, particularly Nigerian Communication Commission and Road Transport Employer Association of Nigeria, I want to thank those that have been partnering with us, particularly also the media, the ATA, the AIT, the Arise News, the Kaftan TV, the Arise Lagos TV, Galaxy. Please let us keep doing this, because only Vision 1 cannot do it. Only National Council for Civil Society Organizations cannot do it. Thank you, and God bless you all.